Hi, I'm Alistair, Product Manager for Deutz-Fahr tractors for power farming. Today we're just standing here looking at the 6155G Summit. This particular model range we've had it in the country for around 12 months now. Good circulation throughout the dealer network. It's had a lot of take-up in a number of areas. So this particular model it plays on a number of strengths of our professional series range coming out of Germany. So when you think about the G series, you're thinking German built and running a lot of German built componentry throughout. So the 6G range, we offer this product from 135 through to 205 horsepower, broken up into 4 separate models. So we offer this as a 135, 155, 185 and 205 horsepower. Of those 4 models, we do offer a Vista and Summit specification on our 2 smaller models. So that's the 135 and 155. The Vista and Summit specification varies principally around 50k with front suspension. The hydraulic system drops back to a gear pump on the Vista models, whilst they also drop back to 3 pairs of remotes rather than 4. From there's a couple of other small intricate details, but the principal features are the front suspension system and the hydraulics on the tractor. So the G series, they all run the same Deutz Tier 3 engine, Deutz-Fahr engine built out of Germany, and then they all run the same Carraro front suspension system. So this is actually a new system they introduced with front suspension on these models. So it's a different way of actually carrying the front axle assembly itself. Where obviously down here, if you have a look down through the front suspension system, you'll see the actual arm underneath the axle itself, and then your hydraulic cylinders up front forward of the axle. It gives a better ride, smoother effect. You get an anti-dive, anti-stall effect when you're driving on road, things like that. The tractor itself, so we talked about the engine, Tier 3, as we said, no AdBlue required. Common rail system. It's a nice, frugal, well-proven engine, both in the commercial and obviously agricultural sector. It's a well-known engine that's been in existence for some time. Transmission on the 6G series, it runs the ZF transmission, an RC trans. So that means it's got 6 power shift gears and then a 5-range gearbox. So with the Summit specification variants, they actually run it with a creeper box transmission as well. So you've got 54 forward gears and 27 in reverse. The drop-off in gear sets and reverse is just back to 3 power shifts. So with that transmission itself, one of the really good features about it is the amount of gears within some core working ranges. So for example, in your key areas, for example in field, from sort of 10 to 17 kilometres an hour, you're looking at 16-17 gears within that sort of sector. So it means that you've got the right gear for the application without having to actually change your range. So a really good feature. Around the back of the tractor, again, still running a ZF trans, so the rear end of the tractor, lift capacity wise, you're anywhere between sort of 6.5, 7 tonne through to 10 tonne lift capacity. So solid back end on this tractor. As I said about the hydraulic system, we run a gear pump on our Vista models, so a 110 litre gear pump. And when you jump to the Summit specification machine, you get a 120 litre CCLS pump. 4 rear remotes on the Summits, 3 on the Vistas, so it covers all bases. They are mechanical remotes, so it's a good, simple, easy way to operate, nice simple system. The transmission itself, just jumping around a little here, inside the cab, we run a mechanical range lever for the 135 and 155 models, and then we have the RC style Powercom joystick, which we use on the 185 and 205 machines. So everything's operated through a generic joystick, so you have your power shift and range speeds all on that one stick. Hitch, hydraulics, etc. are all located as per usual on a Deutz colour coding system inside. Tyre equipment options, we're transitioning the spec on these at the moment. So on the 135 and 155 models, you'll get a 580 70-38 option on the Vistas and a 650 65-38 option on the Summit specification machines. Again, on the larger models, you run a 650-38 on the 185s, through to a 650-42 in the 205G machines. Yeah, so if you want any more information on this product range, we've obviously got a nationwide dealer network. Don't hesitate to touch base with one of our dealers. Call into one of the power farming dealerships throughout New Zealand.